So this is something that I wouldn't say addressed. It sounds more dramatic. This is something that I talked about before. And I used to get this comment a lot, and then I make a video or I talk about it in a video, and then I stopped getting it for a little while, and I guess it's time for an update, I guess. But basically, I still get the comment like, you know, when you're turning pro, you should be pro, blah, 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 blah. And I made a video specifically about this, but it's pretty old now. You can also see it getting a little confusing because I've talked about, like, you know, designing a board shape and stuff like that, which is something that I'm, you know, trying to do for PAL and putting out a board that is to the specs that I want. But I think this is a good video to kind of show why, like, I'm not pro, why I don't think I should be pro. And I've mentioned this before, like, I did, like, go in for a meeting at PAL Pro. I've had a couple sponsors, actually, where it's sort of been discussed, the possibility of me turning pro. But at one point in time, PAL Pro came in and they're like, yeah, we want to give you a board. And I said no. And skateboarding's in an interesting place right now to where the reason that you can turn pro isn't because necessarily you're pro good. But it's like, you know, if we sold a board with your name on it and you have, like, you know, a big enough influence and people trust the product that you would put out enough, we could do it. So, like, if I design a board shape and I talk about the board shape that I'm going to put out, I know that there is, because I get comments about it. There's a lot of people who would buy said board. But the word pro is where I have the issue. So, like, what we've talked about doing is, like, no, I just design a board and then people can ride the board that I designed. I don't need to have that title. And I think when I get comments about, like, the fact that I should be pro, I think this video is going to do a good job showing why I don't think I should be pro. So I skate with my friend Devin, who is pro. And though I definitely understand that I have, like, a different way of skating, and in a way it can kind of stand out, it only stands out because it's different, not because it's, like, particularly good or better. I wouldn't describe myself as a highly skilled skater. I mean, I think that I'm good. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not over here being like, oh, I suck. Like, I'm really excited on what I can do on my board. I've been skating for like 23 years now. You do anything for 23 years, you're gonna figure a thing or two out. And since I tend to dance around in parts of skating that a lot of people don't mess around with, sometimes it can look a little exciting because other people aren't doing it like that. But it's just not the same thing. So in this video, basically everything that you're gonna see Devin do is first try, and then I just do, like, a couple things in the video. But I think it's pretty easy to contrast and compare, like, a basic skill level. So I might be able to go out there and do a bunch of tricks that someone might not be able to do because they never bothered to learn it. But when you look at, like, the main line of tricks, like, you're just gonna see, like, Devin can go through, like, really, really hard tricks. He can learn really, really hard tricks that aren't even tricks that he does. I mean, I did a video where I was like, hey, Devin, learn feeble kickflip melon, because I've never seen anyone do that. And I don't remember how many tries it was, but I'm pretty sure it was countable on one hand. And I just don't got that gift. I think to be at that level of skateboarding nowadays, it used to be like you could just be really, really good, or, like, work really, really hard, or like, naturally gifted. And nowadays, it's like you have to have both. You have to be kind of naturally gifted, and then you have to, like, really, not necessarily, no, yeah, you have to necessarily kind of train a bit. Like, a lot of the best skaters now, or all the skaters that have any relevancy or have real sponsors, they're, like, really out there, like, practicing. Maybe your favorite skater's favorite skater isn't necessarily that, like, really prime trained type of skating, and they were, like, blessed with just, like, a really good style or taste in skateboarding. But in those two categories, I also don't do very well. And it's always sort of felt to me the reason that I have a following is because my skating is relatable in the sense that a lot of the tricks seem kind of achievable to, like, maybe your average skater. Like, I think if you have, like, a subtle understanding of skateboarding, I do a lot of, like, I'd almost call them in-between tricks, where it's like, oh yeah, I could go, like, learn this slight variation of this trick that, like, most skaters can do. It's just a little off the beaten path of a way to learn it. I get a lot of comments of, like, oh, like, your skating, like, makes me learn these kind of tricks. And I get a lot of DMs too of people, like, learning my tricks, which I think is awesome. But it's definitely not grounds for pro. And I also don't have any desire to have, like, my name on a board. When I was younger, I did. Like, in my, like, very early 20s, I, like, thought I was gonna do that. And then I came out to California for the first time, and then I, like, skated with actual people who were, like, turning amp for, like, major companies. So I was like, oh yeah, no, I don't got that. Either you're so naturally blessed that comes easy, or you have to work so hard that skating becomes less of a hobby and more of, like, a forced skill. Not saying that they're not having fun, but it's just something I just couldn't do that. I can't go to the park and train. If, like, I go to a skate park and I'm learning something and I'm not enjoying that learning process, I'll just switch up tricks. I can't It's like I've done nollie flip crooked grinds on ledges a couple times in my life now, but the reason that'll never be one of my main tricks is because every time I do it, I actually have to like work for it. Like I don't just like, oh, I throw a couple around and it starts working. Like I have to relearn it every time, and I don't got time for that. I got like long slappy crooked grinds to sit on. I'm just gonna do tricks that feel good to me. Yeah, you're about to watch a lot of really great skating from Devin, where everything is just about first try, and then yeah, me trying a couple tricks too. I think it's just a good contrast. It's just us filming each other, and I think it sort of paints the picture of which I just described pretty well. Dude, this bump rail is awful. All right, you up to 6? No thanks.
Whoa. I gotta run that kickboard back. Woo! Get a nice good primo land. Oh, I got a primo for you right here, dude. Ain't nothing serious. Oh. Don't you dare. Oh, you fucker. I suck at chairlifts out of banks. Two people landed it, 2 people didn't. Ooh. Oh. Definitely doing that. We're just warming up. We're not going to land anything good. Oh my god. Oh, bring back. Ah, you frick. Fucking blow it.
No, you don't got. Yeah, Hail Mary kickflip from board. That'd be sick. One of the few like sackable bump the rails in skate parks. First try, flip from board. You get to a backside, you gotta roll over. Oh, you come from here? No way. The death Euro? Back just want the bump rail?
Yeah.
Okay, let me get a good angle for that one. First go?
Kind of dog shit, but you know.
It's a thick square. It's not like you can stand it up.
Ooh, tech dev?
You guys catch the breath. It's like tall enough to not be chill. What are you thinking? He's trying to think of like a hard trick. You can kickflip front nose it. Kickflip front 5. Kickflip front crook.
Bigger flip front board is in my brain.
Ew. I mean, yeah, do it. I don't know.
It's also kind of tall. It's also like short. You're pretty much gonna do a shifty tray flip. Yeah, if you just come straight at it, I feel like you'd lose so much speed in this flat. Yeah, just pushing the whole time. 50-50 mandatory. Just thinking about maybe doing the old Billy Marks, the tray flip backside board slide. People stopped running that one. There was like a moment in like, I want to say like 2014 where like that trick was going down a lot. You almost knacked it. Think about, have you done the knack before?
Huh?
Have you done the Alex knack before?
A really fucking bad one, like I wouldn't even count it. Yeah, do I try the knack or do I just do?
Honestly, I think they're both about the same. Well, no, I think the knack's probably a little cooler. I don't know.
I think I want to try the knack. Fuck.
Oh, you might knack today.
Knack?
I mean, if you miss the knack, then you get the nose. That's fine.
Alright, the knack is not happening.
I don't know. I just love the fact that how many stairs is this? 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I like how they have like West Coast 10 stair, but also just like an East Coast 8 stair. They're like the exact same size. And then they have a no coast 6 stair. That was knack.
Now I'm trying tray flip board slide. It's going right into the. Alright, fuck this.
I want to try to nose grind this thing. It's like a long across and down. Just the bump's super weird to get out of. It's just like long and mellow. I'm not a big bump out kind of guy, but I feel like old rusty coping, it's like thick enough. I feel like the coping's thick enough that I can kind of hold it. Not that bad though. It sticks up on both sides. I'll do a nollie 50-50, then I'll try nose grind. The fact that I whacked on this ground and didn't die. It's like, it's big over here.
It's 185 degrees outside today in Arizona.
It really is.
They think we're lying, dude. That's why no one's here. I just looked at the weather. 185. Wow! The wind was whipping that try.
Fuck! Dumbass! Ah! It's the worst.
Whoa! Damn it! Yeah, baby! Can't believe you did that first try, dude.
Oh, I got humbled today. I thought for sure that was gonna go down so quick. The first 4 tries, I was like getting down to the kink and then just lost in the sauce, dude.
Well, let's take a look at how fucking long it is.
It's at least 4 feet. Let's try to like relearn Casper stalls. A long time ago on a quarter pipe that was like this high, I did like a Casper stall to fakie, like pivot to fakie style. So I'll try regular Casper on this. This is a good quarter pipe. It's like mellow enough to be cozy, but it's big enough that it's legit. And then I'll try to relearn the Casper to fakie. Because what's weird about it is like, to come out to fakie, like before, you know, you can just shove it this way, which is the easier way to do it. That's the way everyone kind of learns how to Casper. But when I want to like actually treat it like a pivot to fakie, like that. Oh, my foot. I think it's right below the nose.
Wow.
Right? Oh, there it was. Oh, fuck me. Oh, motherfucker. Ow, just like lightly. You know what I'm talking about? Caught just the left one. Immediate tummy ache. I'm going through the roughest time right now on my tummy. Oh, late flip it. Oh, next try. I mean, I did go to fakie, kind of. Right here.
Damn, if you had a tail devil on.
There's a lie, what do you mean? That one would have been so... Am I still falling? Almost died.
Did.
A romantic trip with the Bones brand manager, the PAL team manager, and Devin. Went to the doghouse.
What's the doghouse?
Right there.
I'm good. Randomly in Arizona.
He lost fair and square one of the odds, and he has to ride this ride, and he's being a chump about it. Just do it. No. Come on, dude.
You can only throw up one.
I was about to say, I'll throw up every bit of that fucking garlic, whatever the hell I just ate.
That's all right. So you can never play. Leave a comment about how lame Devin is, dude.
Dude, I was not riding.